Hey everyone. So, what's this one habit that can make you rich? It's consistency. I know that might sound too simple or even a bit boring, but trust me, being consistent with how you manage your money is what separates people who are financially free from those who are always struggling. Consistency is like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's small. It might not look like it's making a big difference, but over time, as it picks up speed and size, it becomes unstoppable. That's exactly how wealth works. The small, steady steps you take every day are what lead to financial freedom. You might be wondering, why is consistency so important? Why can't I just make a big move like winning a jackpot or starting a business that explodes overnight and get rich fast? Well, the truth is those quick fixes rarely work. What actually works, and what's been proven time and again by successful people, is taking small, consistent actions over a long period of time. This idea comes from Darren Hardy's book, The Compound Effect. He says that small, smart choices, done consistently over time, create radical differences in your life. Think about it. If you save just a little bit of money every day, it might not seem like much at first. But over the course of months or years, those savings add up in a big way. Let's break that down with an example. Imagine you save just $5 a day. That's about the cost of a coffee, right? In a week, that's $35. In a month, it's $150. Over the course of a year, you'll have saved $1,800. Now imagine if you invest that money or use it to pay down debt. Your financial situation will improve dramatically, all because of a small, consistent habit. Let's take this idea further with something called the 1% rule. James Clear talks about this in his book, Atomic Habits. The idea is that if you get just 1% better every day, over a year, you'll be 37 times better. That's because of the power of compounding. Think about it. 1% doesn't seem like much, but if you improve just a tiny bit every day, whether it's saving a little more, cutting down on unnecessary spending, or learning more about investing, by the end of the year, you'll be in a completely different place financially. Imagine if you started today and committed to improving your financial habits just by 1% each day. Maybe you start by packing lunch instead of eating out, or setting aside a few dollars to invest each week. Over time, those tiny changes will snowball into big financial wins. Now that we know how powerful consistency is, let's talk about how to apply it in 3 key areas of your financial life: saving, investing, and spending. These are the pillars of building wealth. And if you could be consistent in these areas, you'll see amazing results over time. Let's start with saving. It's easy to think, I'll save when I have extra money. But here's the thing. If you wait for the right time to save, it may never come. You need to start saving no matter how small the amount. One of the best lessons about saving comes from the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. It's an old book, but the lessons are timeless. The main takeaway is, pay yourself first. What this means is that before you spend on anything else, you should set aside a portion of your income for yourself. Ideally, 10%. If you make $500 a week, that's $50 you save. You might think $50 isn't a lot, but over time, it grows. Let's say you save $50 every week. After a year, you'll have saved $2,600. That's a solid emergency fund or the start of an investment. The key is to be consistent. Even when it feels like you can't save much, start with what you have and build the habit. Next, let's talk about investing. A lot of people wait for the perfect time to invest, but the truth is, there's no perfect time. The most important thing is to start, and to do it regularly. One of the best strategies for consistent investing is something called dollar cost averaging. This concept is explained in Benjamin Graham's classic book, The Intelligent Investor. Dollar cost averaging means that you invest the same amount of money regularly, no matter what the market is doing. For example, if you invest $100 every month, sometimes you'll buy when the market is high, and other times when it's low. Over time, this evens out, and you don't have to stress about timing the market perfectly. You just stay consistent, and your money works for you. Finally, let's talk about spending. It's easy to think about saving and investing, but if you're not consistent in how you spend, it can derail all your progress. In the book, Your Money or Your Life, authors Vicki Robin and Joe Dominguez talk about how every dollar you spend is a representation of your life energy, the time and effort you spend earning that money. When you start thinking of spending in this way, you become more mindful about where your money goes. Being consistent with your spending doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. It just means being more thoughtful. Instead of impulse buying, stick to a budget. Track your spending for a month and see where you can cut back on things you don't really need. Over time, this habit of mindful spending will help you keep more of your money and build wealth. So, remember, The one habit that will make you rich is consistency. Whether you're saving, investing, or spending, do it with intention and stick to your plan. It's not about getting rich overnight. It's about making small, consistent decisions every day that lead to big results. As you build this habit, you'll start to see real changes in your financial life. It might be slow at first, but over time, it will compound, and you'll find yourself in a much stronger financial position. It's all about sticking with it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more simple, effective tips to improve your financial life. And in the comments, tell me what's one consistent habit you're going to start today. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.